Today, we're going to be talking about networking. I know that that term can seem really big. We're doing a basic video about networking, and we're going to recommend at the end a number of our more specific videos that will give you some tailored hands on tips for how to build relationships. But first, you might be wondering, what even is networking and why do I need to do it? Networking is this nebulous concept, but in reality, it's as simple as building relationships. You already have a network. You've already built relationships with friends, with your faculty, with staff, with people in your life. The goal of networking when it comes to being a ULN student is that we can hope to expand your network so that you can continue to explore new opportunities and really get exposed to exciting opportunities in your fields of interest. So, the whole point of doing networking is to just continue to build relationships over time that can help you connect to some exciting opportunities you might not otherwise have heard about just on your own. Now, most of you, I don't have to convince that networking is helpful. I think we're all kind of aware that it's a thing that is helpful for us, that can help us to find a job, and especially during a pandemic or a recession. But some of you might be wondering, cool, that's definitely something I'm going to do eventually, but I'm a first year student. Like, why would I start doing that now? Building relationships is a long term strategy for finding jobs, not a short term strategy. So, wherever you are in the process of your time at UT, it's a great time to start. But especially if you're a first or second year student, I encourage you, this is a long term process. So, just starting by trying out some of the tips and techniques we're going to talk about today is going to help you in building relationships and expanding your network so that those folks might even help you in finding your future experiential learning opportunities. The larger or wider your network, the easier time that you're going to have when it comes to graduation and finding that next step or that next opportunity. So, how do you start? I'm going to talk about a number of ways to start. So, don't feel like there's one way to do this. We're trying to give you a wide variety of things that work for students. Some students really love getting involved in professional clubs and organizations. So, for example, let's say you're really interested in public relations. Well, getting involved in the Public Relations Student Society of America, PRSSA, is going to be a really great chance for you to expose yourself to that field and determine, am I even interested in this? Most professional clubs and organizations are absolutely open to all students from any major. So, this is a great way to have that club do a lot of the hard work for you of building relationships and bringing folks in from industry so that you'll be able to take advantage of these helpful, informative meetings in pretty structured settings where you can then ask questions and start building relationships with those people. You can also try out the LinkedIn Alumni Tool. This is a great tool from LinkedIn. We've got a whole video on it that helps connect you to the many thousands of people who graduated from UT. I guarantee you that as you think about careers of interest, there will be at least one alum who is doing the thing that you were excited about. So you can reach out to them and have a conversation about how they got there. This really segues nicely into considering doing something called an informational interview. So we have a whole video about informational interviewing that you're welcome to watch. But really, the goal of this is going to be to expose yourself in a really structured setting to getting to know someone in their career path. So if you're kind of like weary of the nebulousness of networking events, this is a really structured way to start building relationships. I also heavily recommend that you consider attending events that are happening across campus, advertised on Handshake and with your college career service offices. I know that you have lots on your plate, so lots that you might be doing, but prioritizing getting involved in these clubs or organizations is a really great way to meet recruiters, to meet individuals from companies, and start building those relationships so that when you submit your application, they know who you are. You're not just a resume or a piece of paper, you're a person they know and that they're excited to speak to. Now, this is a special plug for those weekly experiential learning emails that you receive. My main recommendation is read them. So, read and act on those weekly emails. We scour the university to bring you the most exciting events that we think are going to be the most impactful for you. We do have a whole host of additional videos. If you want to look at virtual events or fairs, take a look at our Crafting Your Pitch, virtual event tips, or finding opportunities using Handshake videos. If you're wanting to tackle informational interviews, take a look at our How to Conduct Informational Interviews and using the LinkedIn Alumni Tool videos. Thanks for watching and good luck.